You're going tanning under the beautiful, hot Californian sun, laughing in really freezing cold Australian weather. You'd most likely be bringing a bottle of tanning lotion or even a comically large sun hat because my skin is burning. Well, this TikToker is also packing a mini phone umbrella that they're only going to use once and throw in their donation. Trash pile. Whilst I find this interestingly good in theory because of the laser beam glares that the sun is giving your phone whilst you're trying to watch a new drama queen upload and simultaneously tan is quite annoying. So why not buy something that could be a solution to that, right? Maybe if you are thinking like that, you need to get your outside and touch some grass. And maybe deep breathing is an activity you should try sometime if you think buying a mini phone umbrella to tack onto your phone is a solution to anything. What happened to reading a book or, I don't know, being a cute, edgy European girl having a cigarette by the pool? It's literally so Tumblr grunge. So Lily Rose Depp and Lana Del Rey core, am I right, girlies? I'm just kidding, by the way. If anything, choose watching a YouTube video over acoustic or electric cancer. Thank you. These useless and more so pointless items really do have a chokehold on the people who are just tweaking at the seams to see what's on trend next that they can buy into. Stop. This is genius. What's genius exactly about a Dollar Tree item that's targeting a generation of overconsumption? Like, let's be completely honest with ourselves here. What makes these people any different indulging in these useless items than somebody who shops on Shein? I feel like it's just the same pattern cut from a different cloth. Apparently, these mini umbrellas are going for 10 USD a pop. That is 15 whole Australian dollars. That is 2.5 hours working at McDonald's for a phone umbrella. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? And the advertising doesn't even really make any sense either, because if it's so good, Chelsea, why aren't you outside using it with your phone? There is something to be said about the Stanley Cup soldiers. You know, those people who have to buy every single little accessory that they're just going to rip off after the Instagram photo is taken. Get this, there is an entire genre on TikTok dedicated to decorating Stanley Cups. Did we forget that they are cups to substitute one-use plastic bottles? We're really out here dressing up water like it's gonna taste any better. Decorate my first Stanley Cup with me? Why is bro acting like they are dressing up their first newborn baby for the very first time? It's a cup, guys. Jeff Bezos is laughing at oil.
Hey guys, so today we are going to be gawking at my water bottle because it just doesn't fit into my aesthetic enough. I'm more of a... And this water bottle is more of a... See guys? Now my goth self can drink goth water.
I know that misophonia folks are clicking off my video as we speak right now. I am so sorry, okay? We have to get through this together, everybody. Together, we can achieve anything.
How are we feeling in the audience, guys?
I'm sorry, but this is just so unnecessary. I'm all about doing things that make you happy and but at what point do we call this overconsumption for what it is? Stupid. It's stupid. And I know people are just going to write me off and say, well, drama queen, you should just let people live their lives, you dumb I hate you! Well, I'd pose the question, why even post this stuff to TikTok if you don't want to hear people giving their opinions on it? You and I both know that dressing up a cup is absolutely outlandish and a product of constantly wanting more stuff, more things that are sold to us to make us happy. But I'm sure future generations are not going to be happy with us for having to deal with the stark consequences of what is overconsumption. Now, where are you going? And what are you doing to where you need an entire strap attached to your Stanley, babe? I know you're not walking around with this over your shoulder because carrying a whole ass handbag that contains a hairbrush and $100 is even too much of a task for little old me. The topper of the straw is completely useless too because nobody is tipping this cup upside down. And even if this cup was to be knocked over, it has a whole ass straw in it. Not anything more than a drop of water is coming out of that cup if it's knocked over, Madison. Your $6,000 couch will be okay. There are also entire Instagram accounts dedicated to encouraging people to buy this week's top 10 Amazon finds. And let me just tell you, it's another bunch of pointless and useless that not even you or I need ever. It reminds me of whenever I was a kid and nothing on Nickelodeon was on, nothing on Fox 8 was on, and so I had to resort at 2 a.m. to watching those infomercials of those dudes who were trying so hard to sell us this $40 kitchen spray that would apparently clean our assholes out too.
Yo, how cute is this silicone shower foot mat? My son went crazy when he saw this. It's also great for my tired feet too. It's anti-slip, gives you a nice little foot massage, and helps with circulation. Remember to clean your feet.
Unless you are walking Skid Row barefooted for hours on end, I don't see a reason why you would need this horse shite. I bet you didn't know you needed this! Because, lady, use your common sense. You know when you're like scrub-a-dubbing yourself and all that excess soap drops onto the floor and your feeties are on the floor with the soap? Yeah, no, that's cleaning your feet. And especially you living in America where your feet are covered up by socks and shoes on the daily basis, you're not going to ever need anything like this whatsoever. Even hypothetically, okay? Because I know that there are people watching this video who have stinky toots. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you wash your feet, you just can't get rid of that stank. Even in a hypothetical situation where you were to buy this to try and even get rid of that smell, it is not going to work. It is not going to do anything. In fact, materials like what is used with this product is going to grow bacteria in the shower and on the product itself if you are not cleaning it every single time you use it. And look, I know that most people are kind of lazy like that on the daily basis. I mean, I'm not afraid to say that I'm a little lazy, okay? But that product still wouldn't help you because now you've got bunions, you've got diseases, you've got warts. Oh my god, just imagining that grotty ass foot bacteria that would grow on. Oh my god, feet? Okay, feet are so not good. You're honestly much better off just buying a regular bar of soap and doing it the old-fashioned way, you know, just scrubbing your feeties that way. Don't let the Amazon warriors fool you or scam you or take advantage of you. Stanley Cup soldiers and the way that their minds work make absolutely no sense to me. I'm sorry, dolls. Pack my Stanley for a drive. Vroom vroom. And it's just a 5-minute drive around the corner to the kids' school. Whipping out 4 of the same cup is insanity to me because the entire point of these cups are to be reusable in replacement of things like bottled water or packaged anything for that matter. Wait, can you take these into like a McDonald's or something and just use the drink fountain with it? Because you could even avoid buying cans. Wow, maybe Stanley is a good investment. No, I'm not ever getting a Stanley, okay? I will not be influenced. No. And I always hear the argument of, well, I have 15 Stanleys, and the only reason I have that many is because what if one of my Stanleys is unavailable because it's like dirty or something and I need a new one like right now because I don't have the time to clean it? Well, Slay Pussy Queen, if you had the time to buy 15 Stanleys, then you have the time to go ahead and get that sponge out and wash and scrub it up that Stanley! I just realized it might be early morning for a lot of... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've had an energy drink today, okay? I used to be heavily addicted to energy drinks, and I haven't had them for a couple of years, and I had one today because there is just too much to do. Also, very sorry for that. Okay, let's move on. The scoop for the ice makes me so irrationally mad because of the pointlessness it has. She really took the ice out of the tray, got the scoop, put the ice in the scoop with her hands, put the video on start again. Like, is that just not crazy to anyone else? Why are we aestheticizing the motions of putting ice into a cup? It's frozen water, okay? I don't care if it's heart-shaped. It's gonna melt anyways. In 10 seconds, that is going to be piss. Nah. Not the anti-aging straws. Notice how she didn't pick them though when getting a straw, because like it wouldn't really make sense because there's no straw toppers for the anti-aging straws. So remember my video on the anti-aging straws and how useless and pointless they are? Yeah, this is like literally a clear depiction of that because this person's first choice when picking a straw was not the anti-aging straw. No, because what is the point of this name tag? You're using this in your car. You know what your name is. You know that the cup is yours. Why do you need the cup holder thingy? This is so unpractical and not even necessary as the cup is already insulated. I know this and I don't even got one. Why did I not see the snack tray coming? Look, I'll even admit that there is a little bit of an argument to be made that this particular accessory makes a lot more sense than a name tag or a straw topper. But you're going on a 15-minute drive to go pick up some groceries, not an hours-long road trip. But I also really want to mention just real quick that some people don't even realize that this person is just making the video for the hell of it. Could it be rage bait? Could it be something that they're actually doing? This level of consumerism and overconsumption is the problem. Yeah, capitalism may have led to innovations such as basic household goods that make our lives just a little bit more easier, such as a toaster. Preheating the oven just to toast some bread isn't practical for a lot of people, and their living situations on top of that as well. People may be living in shared housing where it's not safe for them to always go into the kitchen. People may be living in like a communal living area where the kitchen and especially the oven may not be accessible at all times. Or what about lower income areas where maybe the person doesn't even have an oven whatsoever to toast their bread? Hence why making something like a toaster is a really good thing. And that kind of capitalism to me makes sense because a lot of people need a toaster. But where is the innovation or making people's lives better by having 20 different straws, 10 different straw toppers, 15 different Stanleys? And I don't always necessarily want to blame the consumer because it is the company's faults like Stanley's who are constantly releasing new editions, special editions, different colors of Stanley cups, and in turn they encourage this level of consumption because you have people out there who genuinely believe they need every single color of a Stanley to go with their outfits. It's absolute madness and I don't really see it slowing down anytime soon. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to the second episode of the series of TikTok's Overconsumption. If you have anything that you would like me to take a look into in future videos, you can always send that kind of information to me over at dramakweensubmissions@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your stay at Yappersville today, everybody. What are your thoughts and opinions on this entire matter? Because I know that overconsumption is such a huge topic at the moment, because I don't think that we've ever seen this level of consumerism before. And maybe you could make the argument of collectors. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Take care of yourselves, and most of all, love your fucking selves.